Hi, everyone, and welcome to our podcast. I'm Alex.
And I'm Mia. We're here with another amazing story created to help you learn English in a fun way. Today, we're diving into an adventure of friendship and learning with a super cute story.
Our story today is called The Dog That Understood English. It proves that love can motivate us to learn anything, even a new language.
Get your ears and minds ready. And if you're in a quiet place, don't forget to repeat the phrases with us to practice your pronunciation. Let's get started.
Our protagonist is a young woman named Maya. She was a dreamer who lived in a big house, but something was missing. She felt alone and dreamed of having a loyal friend.
One day, Maya visited an animal shelter, and that's where she saw him. A little golden retriever puppy with sweet eyes and golden fur. He was sad and huddled in a corner. Maya immediately fell in love and decided to adopt him. She named him Lucky.
But there was one very important detail. The shelter caretaker explains that Lucky had only been trained with commands in English. He said Lucky is a good boy, but he only understands English commands.
Maya didn't speak English. She was worried, but her heart already belonged to Lucky. She took him home, determined to make this friendship work, no matter what.
And back to our podcast. Mia, Maya's situation is pretty difficult, isn't it? She has a dog she loves, but she can't communicate with him. The language barrier is real.
Exactly, Alex. She could have given up, but Maya's love for Lucky outweighed any challenge. She realized the only way to connect with him was to learn what he understood. It was then that she remembered her neighbor, Mrs. Carter, who was an English teacher. Maya, with a heart full of hope and a little nervousness, knocked on Mrs. Carter's door. The teacher, with her welcoming smile, invited her in. Maya explained the situation, and Mrs. Carter laughed. "That's the sweetest thing I've ever heard," she said. "Of course I'll help you."
Mrs. Carter took a piece of paper and a pen and wrote a word. Sit. She explained to Maya that sit means to sit. And to make it even clearer, Mrs. Carter used her hands to demonstrate the sitting gesture. She said, "This is a verb. A verb is an action word."
Maya repeated the word several times, feeling her tongue and lips adjust to the new sound. Mrs. Carter encouraged her, saying that practice is key. Now, go and try with Lucky.
And it's with this spirit of courage and determination that Maya prepares for her first attempt. She knew this small step could be the beginning of a great journey.
And in the next segment, we'll find out if Maya can get Lucky to sit down. Don't move.
Hello again, and welcome back to English 360. In the last block, Maya learned the word sit and went home ready to try it with Lucky.
The scene was sweet and tense. Maya crouched in front of Lucky in the backyard. She knew this was the moment of truth. "Come on, Lucky," she whispered to herself. She looked into his eyes and, as clearly as possible, said, "Lucky, sit."
And nothing. Lucky just stared at her, his tail wagging slowly. Maya felt a tightness in her chest, but she didn't give up. She remembered Mrs. Carter's words, "Practice is key."
She got up and tried again, her tone a little firmer but still friendly. This time she pointed to the ground. "Lucky, sit."
And to Maya's amazement and delight, Lucky sat down. His tail began to wag so fast it sounded like a windshield wiper. Maya couldn't hide her joy. She knelt down and hugged Lucky, repeating, "Good boy, good boy."
That moment was magical. Maya's good boy was her way of saying, "I love you and I understand you." They finally communicated. The sit was just the beginning, and the good boy was the first reward. Maya realized that language was a bridge, and that she was on the right path to building a strong one between herself and her best friend.
In the next segment, we'll see how Maya expands her vocabulary and what else she learns to connect with Lucky. Stay tuned.
Okay. Where we're following Maya's incredible journey. Lucky finally understood the command sit, and their friendship is already so much stronger.
Maya was so happy, but she knew she couldn't stop there. She went back to Mrs. Carter, and this time Mrs. Carter introduced a new command. She wrote the word stay on the paper.
Mrs. Carter explained that stay means to remain in the same place. It was a little more difficult. Maya tried with Lucky again and again, but he kept moving. She was patient and used gestures like holding out her hand to signal him to stop.
Maya repeated, "Lucky, stay," until he understood. It took a little longer, but then Lucky finally stayed still. Maya hugged him, saying, "Good boy, Lucky, good boy."
Then Mrs. Carter taught her the word fetch. This was a fun one. It means to go get something. Maya would throw a ball and say, "Lucky, fetch." And of course, Lucky loved it.
This chapter of Maya's story shows us a powerful lesson. Learning a new language is like building a house. You start with one brick, then you add another, and then another. With patience and consistency, you can build something amazing.
That's right. Maya's hard work was not just about learning words. It was about building a strong foundation for her friendship with Lucky.
Maya's hard work is really paying off. She's building a solid foundation in English, word by word, command by command.
That's right. The more Maya learned, the closer her relationship with Lucky became. It was no longer just about giving commands. It was about connection. She started to use phrases to describe their daily life.
For example, she would say, "Lucky, you are so fast," when they played in the yard. Or after he ate, she would pet him and say, "You are a good boy, Lucky." She was using adjectives, which are words that describe nouns.
This is a crucial step for any language learner. You start with basic actions, and then you learn to add details and emotion. The language begins to feel like your own. Maya's English was becoming a natural part of her communication, not just a list of commands.
She was no longer just Maya and Lucky. They were Maya and Lucky, best friends who understood each other. Lucky, in his own way, was a wonderful teacher.
The bridge was built and it was strong. But the journey isn't over yet. Next, they'll go on a new adventure. Stay tuned to find out what happens when Maya and Lucky go to the park.
Maya and Lucky are showing us how to build a strong friendship through language. Their bond is stronger than ever, and now they are ready for a new adventure.
That's right. One sunny afternoon, Maya decided it was time to take Lucky to the park. It was a new environment, full of new words and opportunities.
The park was full of people and other dogs. Maya used her new vocabulary to describe the scene around her. "Look, Lucky, a big green tree," she said. And pointing to a little boy with a kite, she said, "He is playing with a kite."
The biggest test came when another dog owner approached them. She smiled and asked, "What a beautiful dog. What is his name?"
Maya's heart raced, but she smiled back and answered, "Thank you. His name is Lucky." The woman then said, "He is very happy." And Maya proudly replied, "Yes, he loves to run."
This was a huge moment for Maya. She was not just using her English with Lucky, but with a stranger in a real-life conversation. She discovered that English was a language of connection, not just commands.
This chapter is all about a simple but powerful truth. You can take your English out of your practice book and into the real world. Every person you talk to is a chance to learn and grow.
And in our final segment, we'll see the full result of Maya's journey and what this means for her future. Stay with us.
Welcome to the final chapter of The Dog That Understood English. Maya's journey began with a simple desire to connect with her new best friend, Lucky, but it led to something much bigger.
After her success at the park, Maya's confidence grew. She realized that learning English was not a chore, but a way to open new doors. She started to use English to talk to other people, to listen to songs, and to watch movies without subtitles.
The biggest lesson was not about grammar or vocabulary. It was about persistence. Maya's love for Lucky motivated her to overcome her fears and learn a new skill. She discovered that every word, every phrase, and every conversation brought her closer to a new version of herself.
Maya and Lucky's friendship blossomed. They were inseparable. The language that once separated them had become the bridge that connected them. Lucky was a good boy and a wonderful teacher, and Maya was a dedicated and loving student.
The story of Maya and Lucky is a beautiful reminder that learning a new language is a journey. It starts with one small step, and with a little love and dedication, it can lead to amazing places.
That's all the time we have for today. We hope this story inspired you to take your first step or continue your journey in learning English. Remember, every little bit of practice makes a huge difference.
We'll be back next time with another story to help you learn and grow. Until then, take care and keep practicing.